Hello, and welcome to something completely random. I was going to record some Twilight Princess, but my video output that I use from my Wii has stopped working, and I'm going to have to get that resolved soon, I guess, but in the meantime, I'm just going to record something else. And I've seen other YouTubers do this Would You Rather thing, and I never really thought of it as much of a game, but it seemed like an interesting idea, just to have various questions of this or that, and have some moral dilemma or just other kind of dilemma with the different questions. And so this one is, would you rather be telekinetic or be telepathic? And apparently telepathic is reading minds, telekinetic is being able to move things with your mind. Which I knew, but I'm glad that this clarified, or else I would have probably forgotten. And I think with me, I don't really care what people's thoughts are. I just care more about what their actual actions are. So, being able to read people's minds, I don't think would be very useful to me. It would seem probably more like a detriment. Because you can think a lot of things that you would never say, and thinking is such an involuntary thing, but actually acting on those thoughts is a different story entirely. And so, I wouldn't want to just be filled with thoughts that people have that they don't mean. I would rather be able to move objects with my mind, because how awesome would it be to just be sitting in your chair and be able to turn on the light or turn off the light from a distance. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm kind of surprised how close this is, though. Alright, moving on, I guess. Would you rather live until 80 in poverty or live until 40 in riches? I don't know. I mean, on one hand, living until 40, like, 40 seems like enough to do whatever you would want to do in life, probably, but 80 is like... I mean, living until 80, like, doesn't sound like the most appealing thing, but at the same time, if I was living until 80, I would probably not regret having spent those other 40 years, even if it was in poverty. I don't know. I would go with poverty, I guess. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, like, poverty isn't broke, and you can still get by with some money if you're just working as an artist or something. Like, if I could just live as a starving artist, then I probably wouldn't totally mind that. I'm happy with where I am now, but it's a lifestyle that I would pick if I had to. Would you rather have long curly hair or have short straight hair? Well, I have the short straight hair, and I'm content with that, so that's what I'm gonna go with. If you were being eaten alive, would you rather be swallowed head first or be swallowed feet first? Well, obviously head first, because then you just... Well, I say obviously, because if you were swallowed head first, then the pain would be over faster. But in certain situations, I guess being swallowed feet first would be better, because then you would have more opportunity to be saved or something, or possibly escape. But, it says if you were being eaten alive. It doesn't specify that you successfully get fully eaten alive. I don't know. I still think I would probably go with head first. Oh. Nice spelling of opposite there. If it was picture day, would you rather wear... Would you rather... This isn't the best worded question. Only your underwear or a costume of your opposite gender? Personally, I think the underwear would be a lot funnier, so I would go with the underwear. Would you rather slam your hand in every door, or fall down every flight of stairs? This is a good question. Probably the flight of stairs, because that's painful, but at least there's the exhilaration of falling down the stairs, whereas slamming your hand in every door is just pain. Huh. Interesting how evenly split that is. Okay, in the Olympics, summer or winter Olympics? If I were to participate in the Olympics? Well, I feel like the Winter Olympics would be more reasonable, because doing something like skiing or bobsledding, like, that's something that a lot of people do. I don't think most people do crazy gymnastics or fast swimming. Well, maybe they do fast swimming, but... Oh wow, okay. Would you rather kill 5 innocent children yourself if it would end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years, or have ongoing wars, terrorism, and fighting in the Middle East? Ooh. Well, if I was being honest, it would be this one, because I just can't picture killing anyone with my own bare hands, or by my own will. Like, I would want someone else to be able to do that if they were more heartless to do that. Because even though this is a logical choice, it's still like something that I honestly don't think I would be able to bring myself to do. Would you rather be Cinderella or be Ariel? Interesting question. I have a feeling that Ariel is going to be the more popular one, because it's more exotic to be a mermaid. And it would be more interesting to swim around in the ocean and all that jazz, but Cinderella is more familiar, because it's just, you know, a human character. Well, one thing about Ariel is that she does successfully go to land. She's not always a mermaid. So being able to switch between human and mermaid form would be awesome. So let's just go with that one. Would you rather live alone on a tropical island or live with other people in Antarctica? Live alone on a tropical island. Because I don't really care that much about social interaction, and although it can get lonely sometimes whenever I'm cooped up in my room, as long as there's internet, I'm okay. And a tropical island would probably be a better environment to live in for a long period of time than Antarctica. Would you rather be handcuffed to your worst enemy for life, or be separated from your entire family for life? If I were to say a really good goodbye to my family before this happened, I would be better off with this one, because I like the idea of being able to live my own life, and this would just be torture. So, if Jabba the Hutt sentenced you to death, would you rather be fed to a Rancor or be fed to a Sarlacc? Rancor, I think, is... I'm thinking, in Episode 6, the Rancor is that really big beast, I think, and the Sarlacc is that pit that digests you over 1,000 years or something. So, probably the Rancor. Yeah. Would you rather travel the world confined to a wheelchair or spend your whole life in the same 200 miles radius? Well, this about sums it up for me. Would you rather only wear skin-tight clothing or wear clothes that are much too big? If skin-tight clothing is just uncomfortable, clothes that are much too big, you can make them tighter. How would you prefer to die? Freeze to death or boil? Okay, that says boil. I didn't see that quite. Probably freeze to death, because I prefer the cold over the heat. And freezing to death, like, I can only imagine boiling to death would just be agonizing, whereas freezing to death, it would be kind of like you fall into a peaceful sleep over time. So, yeah, figured that would be the popular choice. For all your life, would you rather only be photographed or only be filmed? Well, I don't like either of those options very much, but I guess be filmed, because at least there's movement and it's recording your life in a different way. Photography is just capturing a moment, and anything could be happening in that moment. Your eyes could be half open, or you could be making a stupid face or rubbing your nose or something, but filming, like, you always have context for whatever it is. Would you rather never eat pizza again, or never drink another soda? As much as I love pizza, I would probably feel better about never eating pizza again, because soda is more useful, because there are situations when you can be kind of sickish feeling in the car, and then you just really want a Coca-Cola, and then you sip it on the way to wherever you're going, and it's like the perfect drink to have at the time. And then sometimes soda is helpful for just a little energy boost, but pizza is not really useful in the same way, so I'd probably just never eat pizza again. Would you rather be known as the all-time greatest mathematician or writer? Writer. Writing is way more interesting to me. Would you rather be stuck in a room with dead bodies or eat 5 spiders? Interesting. If If I had the option of killing the spiders before eating them, then probably the spiders. Because the thing about being in a room with dead bodies is that's not only disturbing, but I can't imagine the smell. So, probably the spiders. Alright, and we're just going to leave off with this. Would you rather lose the ability to feel emotions or be physically paralyzed? Which one would you pick? And what did you think of this video? Because this was a really random one-off, but maybe I could do this again at some point, because it was kind of fun. I don't know, but thank you for watching. Hopefully I get my Wii video output fixed soon. Bye!